GeForce NOW is apparently now native on Apple Silicon Macs. So for us, what we are going to do, if you follow us on the other channel that we have, FIRSTCLICKS, we're going to compare these two. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of FIRSTCLICKS, and in this episode we're going to try and F up the entire audio of our actual screen recording. So we're going to have to do some voiceovers here. What we're going to do here is come true on some promises that I've made in another episode of Good Morning r/Apple, which is a channel that we have about Apple news. Anyways, we're going to compare the native GeForce app on Intel, so the native x86 version on the Intel Mac Mini, and also we're going to compare that to the performance of that same app, but then natively run on an M1 Mac Mini, of course, with the native version of GeForce NOW for Apple Silicon. Let's get it. Let's start with Guild Wars 2. Because that's a game that we have been playing a lot. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm gonna try and do my best here. Okay, let's look at the settings. Medium, low. Should be fine, right? We got an FPS of 52, so it's not too bad. Oh, got some starter there. Ah, yeah, this is where I was. So a big problem with this game in general is that it doesn't support multi-core processors. So that's not a problem from GeForce or Nvidia, it's just a problem in the game. If you don't use the add-on which helps you do that, DirectX 12, I feel like, is what the add-on is going to add to the game. But I mean, it works fine. You can play the game. It's an MMO, so it's not like you need like every single frame in the game. But it's nice. I mean, I like to play this game natively on the Mac more than this. But it works, right? And especially if you want to do it on the iPad or something. I don't know if it's possible on the iPad, but if you want to do it on some other platform, right? It's fine. It works. And we're doing this on 5G, so we should be good here. Obviously, I don't really know what the difference is going to be on the M1 Mac, but maybe it just loads in faster. The app starts up faster, launches faster. Things just go a little bit smoother, right? Because the game is practically going to be the same because you're using the data connection. So I don't think the difference is going to be in there, but let's see. Can we? Yeah, there we go. I don't know how to play my class. Not anymore. But it does what it has to do, right? This person probably thinks, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm recording a video in the most amateur way possible. But it does visualize for you guys, hopefully, the difference if we go upstairs to the M1 Mac with the latest version of GeForce NOW on the Mac. And we can see if there's any difference, right? That's the most important part. So I will spare you the details of my bedroom here, where the M1 Mac, my personal M1 Mac, is placed. But of course we're going to do the exact same thing here. Just log in and let's play the game. Now it does show more detail. Okay, so this loads in way faster. And this is actually way more playable. I'm not gonna lie with you. It feels way more responsive. I don't feel like it has a lot to do with the connection, because now screen-wise it looks the same as the stabilized version of the Intel app with the same 5G connection. But I feel like the input of my keyboard is being recognized way faster. So the delay between what happens with my fingers and what happens on the screen is way different. Spotty connection. So it even says it is a spotty connection, but still it feels way more responsive. So yes, there's a huge difference. It actually kind of feels like you're playing this game on a Intel Mac with integrated graphics, because you just have the occasional lag / stutter. But let's see the graphical things here. yeah, it's the same. It's the same, and it feels way better. We got a FPS of 63, right? So that's not what we see. It's apparently it's in the game. So this is, yeah, maybe it's even a different unit that we got from Nvidia. Maybe, I don't know. It's crazy. It's mental. I don't know what's going on here. There are a lot of variables in this kind of setup, but what I do feel is that the actual application, the Intel version of this application, has a little bit of a more input lag than the M1 native version. It just feels way more native. But I don't mean native as in the Nvidia app is native, but more the game. It feels way more like I'm playing the game on the actual Mac instead of having a 5G connection in between the game and my input for my keyboard. It's really weird. And the reason why we use this example, Guild Wars 2, is because one, I played the game before, so I know how it is supposed to feel. Oh, here we go. Here we have some lag. And it's gone. It's mental. Yeah, it's literally mental, because this is kind of similar as what the Mac version of Guild Wars is. So even though you're playing a Windows version, obviously you're going to have a little bit more problems with the Mac version, as the technical support from ArenaNet is not too good. But wow, I am impressed. So, ladies and gentlemen, a final conclusion, right? Because a lot has been said, a lot has been done. I feel like for us, the main thing is that it's really great to see that a native app on the M1 Mac actually works better than a native app on x86 computers or Macs or whatever. It feels like the app is way more responsive. We have been retrying this test over and over again to see if we can get any other results. But for us, most of the time, actually 99 times out of the 100 that we probably have tried, the M1 Mac Mini just has a way more responsive experience. It's crazy. Whilst you would expect that this game is just being streamed towards you, but of course there is some input lag, there is some processing power being used, and maybe the connection is a variable as well. The iPhone that was having the hotspot on for the 5G connection was on the same spot the entire time. So I don't know, it's just crazy. I really enjoy doing these tests. The reason why we recorded the screen with a separate recorder and not just a virtual one is because we didn't want to interrupt anything, no processing power, we didn't want to use anything from the Mac. So to keep it just as equal as possible, everything was closed. We didn't have any programs recording anything because, well, a non-native recorder might, well, F up a lot of stuff that you're doing on a native app. We were just eliminating as many variables as we could, and I feel like it worked. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys had a great time watching. And of course, leave a comment if you have any questions, if you want us to test anything else. We can definitely follow up on the Volkering channel, which is our gaming channel, and we can turn this into a series. So yeah, definitely check that out. We are going to have a lot of fun with GeForce Now and definitely keep you updated. Leave a comment again, leave a like, leave a dislike, subscribe, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, of course, click on.